And welcome back, everybody, to another episode of All the Mods 10. I'm your host, Undisturbed Potato, and today we are gonna do a little bit of a shorter episode, just because there was a little bit that I had to deal with today once I got back home. Turns out neighbors' dogs are coming in and basically attacking us, so had to go deal with that and a few other things regarding some coyotes. So, yeah, it is kind of late. I'm tired. I have a migraine. So, let's wrap this up as soon as possible. So, in this episode, we're just gonna go over to the Eternal Starlight Dimension, and we are going to get the things required for the Chain of Souls. But before that, I did want to talk about one of the other items that we are going to need, and it is this Galgorian drill. To make this guy, or let's click on this first, and let's get some patterns in here, just so we can go through the motion with it. So to make this guy, we are going to need some enhanced Galgor. I'm just gonna say Galga metal, some diamond, and a hardened drill. So we click on that. We make one of these guys. We're gonna need to learn how to make this, which if we look at it is just cooking up some of that lump. And then to make this lump, we're gonna require little lumps, and to make the little lumps, it's gonna require this mess, which is a wee bit. But to make these lumps, we're gonna need some more lumps. It's just gonna be a ton of little things that we gotta make over and over and over. So it is gonna be a little bit of clicking. But once you get that little bit of clicking, what I like to do is toss in the patterns that we don't really need, and then look for the closest furnace, and then toss in the ones that need to be cooked. And then when you come back over here and you click on the recipe, it should highlight what is capable of being made and what isn't. So we still need some of this metal, which is just cooking up that. And if we click over here, the next thing to do is to make this hardened drill, which if we click that, the only thing left is these two metals. So if we click on the basic drill, you could do that very easily. And if we come back over here and click on the reinforced metal, it's just heating up this other little lump that we already have. So if we come over here and toss these guys in to their respective areas, just like that, in theory, we should be able to make this. So if we come over here and put gal, and we click on this and put next, we are missing one more thing, and it is this guy, which all we have to do is click, make that, and then looks like for this, I should be able to do that, right? Let's see. I'm not sure if I have slime essence. I do not. So if we click here, we can do this for sure, since I do have a ton of slime, which isn't an issue. We come to the fermented spider eye. We should be able to make this. I do have a ton of spider eyes, if I'm sure. Yep. And I'm pretty sure we can make mushrooms using essences. Yep, perfect. So with that, we have these two pieces. We click over here, and if I do that, okay, I don't think I need to put it, but if we do this and we put gal again, click on this guy and put one, it should be able to go ahead and craft everything. And just like that, yeah, we did it, which is pretty simple. So we are going to need 36 of them, just because it does use 2 per recipe to make an oblivion shard. We're going to need 18 of these guys. That's the reason why we need 36. But as you can see, it is pretty simple to get this all set up. I just wanted to go over that with you guys real quick, just to show you guys how easy it is to automate these things. I did say in the past that we would go over it together, so kind of just want to show you guys how you do have different processes or different patterns, where the blue ones are just normal crafting recipes, which can go into our assembler, and then the one that are processing will have to go to one of these guys that's connected to a furnace or one of these factories, whatever the case may be. Just a little tiny refresher. when you do find this guy, all you have to do is right click on him. He will give you one of these orbs of prophecy and a little starlight book. And then if you do have resources, you can buy some of these coins, which what you can do with these coins is buy these seeking eyes. I do recommend getting just a bit of them. The reason being is that it can be used to find bosses, which is pretty cool. I don't know if it uses one each or how that works, but you just come up to this portal, you right click it, and just like that, the portal's all set, and then you just hop right in. Whoops, I don't know if I have to wait, but yeah, I'll see you guys in just a moment. Alright, cool, and we are in the Eternal Starlight Dimension. If I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I've never been in here, so all of this is pretty new to me, and it looks pretty cool. Just kind of want to see how this stuff looks. Not bad. I like it. But yeah, we are going to need to find the flower that's over here, just because that thing is gonna drop what we need. So we come over here and click on this. Yes, the lunar monstrosity. That's the guy that we gotta find and take out. There is a special way of taking care of him, but yeah, he will drop the tenacious petals and trap souls, as well as we gotta find this guy, the tangled hatred, which spawns to help fight us when we fight the lunar boss, and that one will drop us these tenacious vines. We're gonna need all 3 of those to be able to make these chain of souls. However, we don't want to be running around constantly trying to fight these guys, so it is recommended to bring some model frameworks. What is this guy? Stop moving. Yes, that's awesome. I don't know what all these things are. What are you? A rat? A rat. I like it. Okay, cool. I do not know what's in this dimension. However, if you guys know anything about this place that might be useful for the series and or provides pretty cool decorative blocks, let me know, because I would be more than glad to collect it, just because it looks very cool, very interesting. Or you know what, guys, turns out this is where these guys spawn. So let's grab all this real quick, and before they do some damage, let's grab a couple models. Boom. Nice. And then where this guy. Come here. Bye. Okay, so I cannot find this guy, so best way to fight this flyer dude is set him on fire and give him a quick smack. With our sword, we do a good amount of damage, but I'm not trying to kill him as fast as possible, just to see if I can right-click these damn vines. But it doesn't look like it's working, so where is this flower hiding? We'll just set him on fire and just kill him real quick, just because it'll be faster, and just like that, dude is gone. Oh, and okay, so that is the tangled hatred. Why can't we? You know what? That's a little retarded of me. I did not put these in a deep learner. Now that you know that I can easily take care of this guy, I will go around slaying some more, and when I have enough of everything, I will be back. Okay guys, so as I was using this eye to look for another boss area, I found this. Looks like there's a golem over here, and I do not know how to fight with him. Damn. Okay. Do I have to destroy this stuff? Oh. What is he doing? Somebody. Oh. Okay. Nope. I thought that would at least fall and hit him and do something. Can I smack him now? Oh. Okay. How do I hurt this dude? What? Do I have to set him on fire too? Ugh. How? Okay. So, looks like something happens when I right-click all that. What? I swear, I just clicked on all this stuff. What? Can I smack him now? Oh! What's... Can I take a model of him? I can. Oh, okay. Buddy hurts a little bit. Well, I don't have a model of what I wanted, but I have new models. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, I won't lie. So, can I smack him still? Nope. Why? Okay. None of these things are on. Do I just have to wait? Well, okay. That hurts. A little bit. Barely. Does anything to me. When will it be my turn? If I zoom past you, smack you in the back? Nope. Huh. Well, if you guys know what's going on and you are tuning into this part of the episode, make sure to let me know down in the comments what you guys think of my weird attempt at fighting this dude, because I have no clue what I'm doing. This is all off the top of my dome, hoping that this works. And I did it. Sweet. Not gonna lie, I really like the animation for that. That was super cool, how he was shooting around the laser. I won't lie, I really enjoyed that fight. I know I won a little too easy, just because we were that far in the game where it doesn't really matter who we're fighting. We just beat them up very quickly, but that was entertaining. So, if you guys enjoyed that boss fight where I just figure things out off the top of my dome, let me know down in the comments what you guys think. And while you're down there, don't forget to like and subscribe. But yeah, in the meantime, I am going to go around again looking for some more lunar monstrosities. So, that guys, I'll see you guys in just a moment. And we are back. Hold up. F38. There we go. And we are back. So, after traveling around just for a little bit, I was able to get some of these models done. And yes, you can get the Tangled Hatred data model. I don't know why, it was just insanely hard to click on it. Just because if you do not click at the very base of this guy in time, then you're not gonna get them. Took me a few attempts, but yeah, just look for the base and keep right clicking. If you're lucky, you'll get it right away. If you're unlucky, you get smacked around and you'll just have to keep going for it. But yeah, after doing that, we managed to get a model, or multiple models, of the lunar monstrosities, which I kinda don't need. If anything, we'll run the Tangled Hatred model just because this guy can give us the Trap Souls as well as the Tenacious Vines. The reason why I won't do these guys anymore is because it does give us the Tenacious Petals, but we already have 25 and we only need 18. Yeah, we only need 18. We're gonna need a lot more Trap Souls and more Vines to be making some more Chain of Souls. But yeah, if you do want to run the lunar monstrosity to see what else it makes, you could always come to the predictions and press U on them, and you could see here this one does give you the vines and souls, so we just have to run it just for a little bit and we'll be able to get that done pretty quickly. But if we come over here to the lunar monstrosity and press U, these are all the items that you can get from it if you do want to get iron, gold, and or some coal. It is a pretty useful way to do it, as well as when it comes to the trap souls, you do get a ton more from it, but kind of not needed. But if you do plan on using some of these materials to make the armor or whatever the case may be, then I guess the monstrosity would be useful for it. But for the most part, that's all I wanted to get done for this episode. It is rather short, but yeah, as for this episode, we are probably going to wrap it up there, just because we basically did what I really wanted to, which was to get the Chain of Souls from the Eternal Starlight Dimension. A little quick note, when it comes to making this little pocket storage, as you can see, it is just a normal crafting recipe, so we don't really need to set up anything fancy for that. I'll do that on my own. Same thing here with the explosive mycelial generator. If you do need anything, maybe use a loot simulator and or a essence to get gunpowder, but I already have a ton of, and I have a ton of this stuff, so I could always just combine it with coal and I'll have a really good source to make this TNT. This guy can be a little hectic or a little slow to be crafted, just because it does need to go through a dissolution chamber, which if you look at it, we have all this stuff. It's not any worry. But if you click here again, as you can see, it is also another process, so if you do not have that set up, it can be a little annoying to be crafting that by hand. But yeah, besides these two guys, I think in the next episode we will start getting into just dire things, and we will figure out how to make this guy, the dark tank, and fill it up with the Eclipse Ember fuel. Next episode we'll get into that mumbo jumbo, and then after that it looks like we are going to have to start getting into occultism, just because we are going to need this familiar spawn egg and this soul. Don't forget, if you guys haven't already, do start making these self-aware Ender Dragon models, just because it does take a little while to get them to self-aware. So if you haven't already, make sure to start that in your own series. But yeah, looks like we are getting pretty far in there, or pretty far into the series. So if you guys have anything you want to see, let me know. If you want to see any processes for anything, just put it down in the comments and I'll go over it again, just because we have already done quite a lot regarding the series. After all, we click over here and come to the All the Mod Star, we could basically finish crafting this guy. This guy's also done. We have not crafted the Void Forge or the Meat Shredder, but we have everything available for it, just because way back in the days when we were first diving into Ars Nouveau and the Cataclysm mod, we went out and captured some of the bosses and or creatures needed to make these items. If we click on it, if we come over here to this forge basically, or this anvil, all we need to do is get this Infernal Forge, combine it with a Void Core, and we get the Void Forge. To get this guy, this was the reason why we went to the Harbinger, to take him out and farm him, so we could get some of these Witherite, combine it with that, and make the Forge. And then, as I said, this guy is basically the same thing. Some Witherite, some iron, and some redstone, and just like that, we have that. So in theory, this guy and this guy are completely done, which is awesome. If we come to the Nexium emitter, I already have everything possible to be made. I just have to craft up some more multi-threaders, and then I have this creative essence done. So for sure we do have 4 things that can be guaranteed to be completed. I think when we take a quick look over here, the only thing that will be limiting us will be this Roots Classic and Occultism. So as soon as we finish this Ember from Just Dire Things, we will jump into Occultism, knock out the 3 to 4 things that might be needed here, and then go into Roots. And that's because that'll allow us to complete another 2 items. And then for the Patrick Star, if you guys haven't taken a look at its recipe, this one's super easy. All you have to do is use this mechanical crafter to get that all said and done. I just haven't done it just because I haven't finished making my create setup area. However, when I do get that, that'll be super easy just because it's combining concrete in a different pattern to get that done. And then we'll be basically done, because from there, all we'll need to do is craft the dimensional seed, a few items for the philosopher's fuel, and set up a couple things for the comfort or the wither's compass, and then we'll be done. So just like that, we are rapidly getting to a point where we can wrap up the series. We are rapidly approaching a point where we will have completed the pack. As for if we are going to end the series there, good answer is no, not yet. We will continue this just because my second main objective with the series is to make a really good world for us to have fun in. Just because I do think I'm gonna make this my forever world in a sense for this channel. We will be hopping in, having fun, doing different builds. After all, we have not finished our kingdom. We haven't added everything, and we still haven't made any pancakes. So, yeah, look forward to that. But yeah, if you guys do want another series on a different mod pack, do head down to the comments and let me know which one you guys want me to do. There are quite a few that are on my mind, and if I'll be honest, Halloween's quickly approaching. I know it's a while away, however, it's rapidly approaching. So if you guys want me to do a horror themed and or a fungal parasite or deceased craft again, bring that back, just let me know down in the comments. I will be more than open to doing whatever you guys want to see. But yeah, so with that, we will wrap up the episode. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you guys have any suggestions, comments, advice, and or questions, make sure to head down in the comments and leave it there. I do try my best to check once daily or basically every other day to see if you guys left anything for me. I will do my best to get to it and respond. If I don't respond in the comment itself, I will most likely respond in the next video. Just a little FYI if you guys were curious about that. But for that, guys, thank you guys for watching, and until next time, peace.